Hey guys, Neri here from Drinkwing Gaming. So if you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you another Let's Play episode of A Place to Call Home. So, the last episode had quite a few shenanigans in it. It was fun. Had to do a little bit of editing though, because that was just too many bulges. There were just too many bulges for YouTube, and YouTube's like, nah, son, you can't put ads on this video. So I'm like, okay, takes away the bulges. And voila, problem solved. But anyway, guys, sit back and enjoy. Let me entertain you for the next 20 minutes. And Alarm Shane, you're up. All right, let's do this. I'm glad I haven't checked the server for a while. Jumping off the sofa, I looked at my own reflection on the window. I somehow looked neat enough to pass as a real person. Yeah, it has a bit of a bug with the music. Oh, guys, I also heard that the creator is having a bit of trouble with their health. If you guys could please send some love over to the creator if you can. I hope they get well soon. You know, they're just. We would hate to lose anyone in this. We would hate to lose anyone in this community. You know, just please go wish them well, and I hope they get better soon. Anyway, okay. Looking really neat there. Leo came in, and instantly my eyes scanned over all the hot stuff. Silk smooth fur that glinted, the classic tuck-in shirt, golden belt, and the big package that bulged between his legs. Wait, there's no belt. I couldn't help but stare. I gulped. I think this will look great on you. Taking a black cap from a shelf, he gives it a quick pat and places it on my head. There! Now you look like a champ. I looked again at the window, and I recognized the cap, jet black with the print of a white paw. It was his cap. But this is... You think he would be okay with it? He smiled. It's just gathering dust anyway. Besides, he'd be happy that someone gets to use it. A quick heavy breath pressed against my chest. It somehow felt wrong to wear it. It didn't belong to me. I don't think it ever will. But Leo's bright face did not hint doubt. His blue gaze pauses at me, seeming distant. I call him. Leo? Leo! He jolts. Ah, right. Are you ready to go? Yep, I was just waiting for you, actually. Sorry, I had to get some stuff arranged back there. Anyway, let's go. Wow, Leo. The wolf entered the room, arms afold. These arms are not folded! You look rather fancy today, unlike any of your other work days. Anything going on? Better looking proper. Huh. The wolf's eyes sparkled on me. He walked closer. With a paw, he rubs the cap, ridding it of dust. Better! Oh, let's see. Sorry about that. Want to come with us? The wolf scratches his ear. Wanted to read through some things today, bud. He hummed, thinking intensely. Hurry up, we don't have all day. Ah, I'll go. Right then. You aren't gonna change? Nah, I'm already comfortable as is. And scat, you two. Wait. This kind of reminds me of the city environment from the EDF series. Man, it looks good. Definitely more detailed, especially the trees. The two of us left the house first while Leo followed. The two of us quickly hopped in the car, a black CUV, and the engine starts gently with a hum. We left off smoothly, then built up speed after we turned the corner. I've never been to this side of town before. Lower that music a little bit. There we go. Taking a new route? I've been through here a couple times, actually. I just haven't taken you here yet. Saw a nerdy line with glasses jogging around here once. He looked just like Leo. He was also buff as heck. Huh. Really? Ooh. Wait, that's the Golden Gate Bridge. The outskirts of the town are entire green fields. Miles and miles of organic life stretched throughout the horizon, blanketing the view with a cool green haze. Though some ancient debris of what used to be houses still scattered throughout the farther fields. The road towards the city is a 30-minute drive, and about 20 if Leo floors it, but very unlikely since he's usually graceful on the road. I opened the window and the cool, minty smell of grass immediately entered my nose. While staring at these sights, I realized something. It was a godsend for myself being able to be in such a grandeur of a home, the house I currently live in. Only a person with a lineage of wealth is able to afford such big of a house. Maybe it to be given as an overly generous gift, a combination of patriotism, because clearly Leo's house was the only one that stood out from the rest in the area. I'm too lucky. And somehow a brewing feeling within me says that I don't deserve it. Land in the States after the Revolution was scarce. It was there, but not free. Thus forced some of the survivors to temporarily live off the streets of the central of New York until the new coalition was able to shine a light on their situation. Always nice to drive by here. It's very peaceful. Yup, the war sure changed a lot of things. It also changed the landscape here. Yeah, apparently it combined Japan with, the U.S. Considering that the Japanese homes and the Golden Gate Bridge are in the same area. Years ago, this area used to be mountains of black ash. But I'm glad to see it bloom with life again. Life always makes a way, huh? Glad that we were in Europe when it happened. Else we wouldn't be alive right now. The States is now a very prosperous land, a place of opportunity born from adversity. What once used to be 10 states, too handful to name, has now merged into one massive state. Currently, we're living in the far east of what once was New York, in a small town. This new generation, this whole land, is a blossom of peace, rekindling the burning flame in the hearts of many. Millions of lives were taken in the war. Not much were blessed with more time. Villages, towns, cities, even states were completely destroyed, and only a few were able to remain active. Not a single soul was shown mercy during a tragedy. Blood was spilled, and even the bravest soul never dared to help. I was there, but it is a memory I'm not willing to recall, nor have I the strength to muster and remind myself of it. Anywho, we all can't be morose about it. Dwelling on the past will most likely lead us to nothing. We're all here living our lives and continuing being us. By the way, why were you guys in Europe? Germany, yeah, it's the most peaceful place on Earth. We used to live there before. Firm went to fulfill his duties here in the U.S. We're not really Germans. Well, I am, but Phil's American. Found him in a little box from a porch on an American couple's house in Hamburg. After the war, we traveled here and settled on a house the new government gave us. And Fern? He led a battalion, a prodigy in his age. The country loved him. Oh. I wish he never went, he muttered. I wish so too. But the world wouldn't be the way it is now if he didn't go. I know. It's just that things could have gone better. There was no other way than... I know, Leo. I'm just telling you that his sacrifice isn't in vain. After the rest of the silent drive, we stopped by the sidewalk and I slid off my seat. My shoes thumped on the asphalt road. The sensation on my soles were as light as a feather. I still hadn't gotten used to riding cars. I sat on a patch of grass, silent. Cool air seeped into my nose. The zesty grass made the wind more inviting. The wolf sat next to me. Huh. What a weird day. I really need to get over myself. Man. It's just really hard to get over someone. I mean, I'm really trying. It's just hard. I know the feeling. You're not alone. How do you know how it Oh, right. I still want to find my dad someday, though. I know he's alive somewhere. Guess we've all got problems, huh? I guess so. I smiled. Heh. Ah, come on. Stop being such a baby. He jolted. Oh, God. The wolf jogged and stretched, showing the curves and linings on his arms. My eyes froze on the sight. What is happening? Ha-ha! Brain power! He stepped closer, flexing his arms and then his calves. That's not brain power! Exercise! Ha! He goes for a set of jumping jacks and a couple of swift side steps. Ah, damn, man, he's moonwalking like a champ. like a phoenix. I rise from the ashes. He throws a barrage of punches in the air. Are we doing a Rocky montage? He stops and flexes his biceps in front of my eyes. Okay, that's too much. You like it? No. Warmth flushed my cheeks. Just messing with you. He pulls me in for a hug. You two stay here a while I go get the trolley from the shop. You wouldn't mind if you'd bring a piece of ice cream for me, would you? I do mind. The lion turns his back with a sway of his half tail. There were tons of people today. All of them were felines and canines, each one differing in sizes. This part of the city only catered for the two species. The rest are in their own respective areas within the city as well. Though, with all the people that I've seen around here, not one has matched this wolf in size. Say, the other day, Lude... I looked at him. The cast shade of his bulky stature cooled my fur. His eyes shone under the warm sun. I slowly stepped closer. The fried chicken I left on the table. Inching even closer, my arm was now sticking onto him. My temples dripped cold sweat of anxiety. Ah, crap. I panted. Lude? I didn't reply. My legs trembled and I held onto the wolf's shirt. Oh God, not now, please. My stomach growled in agony. The sharp pain ached like 1,000 needles. Lude? Hey, I got the trolley. Let's get... The lion rushed to my side. I fell on my knees and held my stomach together, my face drenched in cold sweat. What happened to him? I don't know. He just started acting up. Kid! Kid! The lion shook me back and forth. Ah, stop! Ludus! Ludus! Oh my God, Leo! Please, I'm trying my best to hold it in. Oh. You could have just said so. Jeez, don't make us panic like that, kid. Just go to the restroom. Oh my God, what the hell is this? What the fuck is this? And one by the end of the park. Right, that one. What is this music? Alright, you can go, but be quick. My teeth banged on the grass. I grabbed onto Leo's... Ah! I can't move! Could you just take a dump here? I bet you tried to get up in front of dozens of people, Filio. See how that would make you feel. Not like I haven't done that before. Well, that's because you lack decency. Hey, I didn't complain when you took a piss right next to me in the pool. It's a public swimming pool, it didn't really matter. I didn't hear you complain about it. Don't lie to me. You even said you liked the little warm spot. What? I didn't say that. What the fuck is this turning into? You talk about public decency, yet you don't even set a good example. Fine, then. Since you think that we shouldn't be ashamed of being wild animals. Oh my God, I don't understand what is happening. Oh my God. You hypocrite! Do you even know the first thing to being shameless? I'm losing my mind over here. What the fuck? Come and live stream it live while you're at it. Ah! I sweat profusely. The strength of my legs no longer hold. Oh God. I didn't want to lose in shame. Not like this. I grunted. Lude, hold on. Both lifted me off the ground and slumped me on his shoulder. When I'm fastened around my waist, I felt even worse. I closed my eyes. Ugh. Don't lose hope yet. He sprinted with determination. Rocky. Like in a horseback riding championship, he was in the lead. No more than that. He's that one guy that sprints in a marathon. The world was flipped and shaking upside down. I felt people's eyes on me as we swiftly passed by dozens of strangers, but no awkwardness would ever replace a crap-filled underwear. We're here! Wolf gently lands me down in front of the door to the bathroom. I jumped in and sneakily shut the door with a bang. Man, that took you a while. Yeah. Sorry, my stomach acted up out of nowhere. Must be me being too nervous. Maybe he's got IBS. Heh, that happens to me too, don't worry. I'm glad nothing happened in my pants, though. Would have been a big problem if I accidentally... you know. By the way, this feels rather nostalgic, doesn't it? What the fuck about this feels nostalgic? You guys doing this often? I look around. The brick walls, the pale floor, the vending machine. It was all here. I glanced at the wolf and he seemed to be smiling. Been quite a while since we went here. Yep, that last time we visited here was, I think, a few months ago. Yeah, we don't visit the park too often. This is our meeting place, where I was found and taken by the wolf. Funny how it just seemed like a distant memory now. Let's go. We don't want to keep the old man waiting. Wait, what do you mean found and taken by the wolf? Does it mean adopted, or... Ah, right. Yeah, that might be what they're talking about, being adopted. The soles of my shoes crunched on the ground on our way back. I kept my pace behind the wolf. Being a few inches shorter than him, I stared at his back. Fur soft, bright, and looked as thin as cotton candy. I felt like I could melt it with a damn finger. He looks kind of like him in the back view. The burly arms, the bushy tail, the gray fur that glistened in daylight, minus the scars. They say that the friends you have make up who you are. Oh. Does that mean that your friends are gay too, Pa? What do you mean by that? I don't know, you seem like it, Pa. But seriously, people around you, who hang with you, mold you into what you'll be. Yeah, so? Make sure to get friends that are good. Yeah, so your friends, Pa, are they good too? I suppose. He nervously chuckled. Good friends, huh? Okay. Oh, okay. Took you some time. Yep, he had a hard time in that stall. I hope he's not hiding anything in his pants. He closely examined my face. Or is he? I haven't shat my pants, don't worry. Right then, let's get started. Leo pushed the pink trolley towards us, its umbrella standing upright with the color the same as the pink paint of the trolley. We stood there, silently, waiting for the lion to utter his next command. The wolf stares at me. He smiles. So, what now? What do you mean? What do we do next? We wait. I knew it! I knew it was going to be one of those boring jobs. No one forced you to come, you know. I was expecting something a bit livelier, at least. Selling ice cream is not as fun and exciting as you would in a brothel. Basically, normal jobs aren't as fun as you think. No one needs to hear references of your sexual escapades, Lo. What? I didn't say anything like that. Hey, Lude, have I told you about the time I caught him going to a bar once and I found him hanging around with... guys? He whispered to me. No, I didn't. Oh, yes, he did. A lot of them came up to him and would sometimes graze their hands around Leo's thighs. You know what he did next? What? He tensed up and quickly noped out of the bar. The wolf cackled. I can't see you in a similar situation where you'd enjoy being sexualized without consent. I'm sorry, you're right, I don't. He sighed. But hell, I'd never storm out of a bar sweating and shaking. He roared in laughter again. Just as the wolf was in tears laughing to himself, a small child walked up to us. Oh, okay, kid, show him what you got. I swallowed. Here goes. Hey, what can I get you? I hesitated, looking at the kid's eye. It was a panther with jet black fur. Yes, hello there, small child. What can 3 Astartes-sized men do for you? Fun, the kid muttered. What was that? Fun. Van Gogh? The seemingly timid child hid his hands and kicked on the soil. Vanilla. Eh? I stared at Leo for a second. I forgot you cats have really sharp ears. Mm-hmm. The lion shrugged. Vanilla, huh? The kid nodded. Just a sec. Leo prepared the ice cream, a medium-sized cone topped with 3 scoops of vanilla. It looked small in his paws, but large enough on mine. He carefully hands it to me, and I give it to the kid. Hand. I slightly angled my head in confusion. He says, hold out your hand. Oh! Wait, how did you know that? The child then dropped a small coin on my palm and ran. I raised you, remember? Huh, I don't remember being a shy kid. That's what you think. You often used to hide behind my back a lot whenever we meet up with people on our travels. Really? Anyways, good job, Ludus. Alright, let's go for lunch now. I'm starving. Sold 1 ice cream cone, and now he's starving. Thank you. But we didn't even last 30 minutes. Well, it's lunchtime. I don't like being starved. I took out my phone and it glowed the time. Something past 12. Alright, guys, I'm gonna stop it right there. This has been one of the most awkward visits to a fucking park that I have ever been a part of. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to the next video. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!